Hello, what's up, Dodgers and Chargers? Welcome back to So Special for another monthly report. I hope everyone is doing well. I want to thank all of you who showed up for the April mid-month and Mercury return report. Also, those of you who have not joined the So Special station, please do. And if you have not already participated, whenever you hear this sound, that is the reminder to do so. So please oblige. We get ready to get started with the month of May, and hopefully the month of May is bringing you those flowers. Now that we're out of April, and hopefully you had a good birthday. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what messages we have for you in regards to the Spiritual Vibe Oracle message. Okay, let's see what we get out of this. What can I channel? You have taking without asking. I don't know if this is you or someone else, or if you have the ability to do this. Okay, to take without asking. You know, you don't have to ask for it. You know, and your underlying energy is fly on the wall. Can I get a witness? Maybe you're the fly on the wall. Maybe you wish somebody was a fly on the wall, or maybe somebody's just watching you a lot, surveillancing you a lot, or preying on you. P-R-E-Y. P-R-E-Y. Preying on you. Okay? I don't know what you got that's so good that they won't. Or is that you? See, I have to say that. Because, you know, it's good and bad in all houses. Right? So we're going to pull some things that make you go, sun, moon, rising on the cusp. Or for fire, earth, air, and water elements. Okay, so give me 4 from the top source for this group. For my Dodgers and Chargers for the month of May. I need 4, please. Sun, moon, rising on the cusp. Things that make you go, Now, y'all know that it could be the same messages, you know, because we in the same air. Okay? We are in the same air. You know, we're in the same cycle, you know, things hasn't changed. And, you know, it's also, you know, it's speaking to the subscribers or the faithful ones that come in all the time. Maybe you at that same place, you know. Cycles can last a long time now. You got 1-year cycles, 3-year cycles, 5-year cycles, 7-year cycles, 10-year cycles, 12-year cycles, 20-year cycles. These must be good. Okay, for sus, things that are cool about nerds, things that are cool about nerds, things that make you go, For moons, is things that are out of style. Okay? Things that are like, they ain't wearing that no more. Oh, they ain't looking at that no more. Things that are out of style. Okay? For ascendants are on the rise, things that are not fair is what you'll be questioning. And for those on the cusp, things that could start a revolution. Must be political. Those on the cusp must be political, okay? Take it without asking. So if you are a Sun, Dodger, or Charger, your number is 61, which equates to 7. I see there's a lot of Venetian energy here, okay? I think you're trying to start something new or begin something new that comes from the past, because we are in Mercury retrograde. So this is maybe about finishing up. 82 for the moon, Aries. Okay, I see you coming to completion. Did we just talk about a cycle coming to completion? A phase is ended in your life, and a new phase is beginning. Okay, makes sense. But it's funny that it's saying that in the moon energy, or moon people, Aries moon people. I would have thought that message would have come with the suns, but I see that you still got lots of work to do. Okay, because I feel like your suns are pulling from the past to find to get to a stopping point. You know, it's like stop and go. Whereas moons are in a complete stage in terms of a catapult. Let's put it like that. Either you are demoted or promoted, okay, in something in life, okay? But we do deal with work, money, and romance. Those on the rise or the ascendants, your number is 78, okay, which equates to 15, okay? 15 for me is my Jesus ethic. So something in there is about humility, okay? It's about humility. The Jesus ethic is in that. And I feel like this month is about completing things again, kind of like for the sun signs, completing things to start something new, or to it's the next level, okay? Finishing up to take a break or to end something so you can go to the next level. So this is about the next level, because naturally from 7 the next step is 8, right? So you're ending to begin again, but it's something new. It's the next level, okay? It's the next level. Like you'll go from file clerk to the receptionist. The receptionist goes from being a receptionist to being a executive assistant. You see what I'm saying? Executive assistant's next level is office manager. You go from being daughter to being a mom to being a grandmother to being a great-grandmother, okay? That type of stuff. Those who are on cusp, you have 66. Okay, a double portion of Venus, a lot of creativity, but it's also, you may be hinged, suspended, you know, it kind of like in the air, in limbo, okay? But there's still a lot of beautiful things that you are creating, and maybe that's why you're in limbo, because you got a lot of things that you need to create, line up, pair with. It's like a plan, okay, to make change. That's probably why you got this things that can start a revolution to make changes, okay, to turn something completely around, hopefully for the better, okay? And I'm getting, she's saying rooted, so I don't know if you need to be, you have to be rooted in something to do this, or to root something. You know, so if for something to get rooted, a seed has to be planted, right? Let's see what's up and down this month. What's up? What it do? What it do this month? The downs and the ups. What it do? Okay, I'm gonna leave that there as a bonus for you. I didn't give it to you. Source did. So say thank you, Source. And I don't know. Okay, so on the down, it's donuts. I don't know if it's actual donuts, or do you do driving making donuts? Okay, is it a company? But that's what's down, okay? Maybe people not buying as many donuts. Maybe that's the issue. Goes with the drink, that's what's up. It goes best with the drink this month. That's what's up. It could be chips and dip, and it doesn't specify what kind of drink, okay? This month in May. Let's see what the bonus is. Proof that humanity should be no more. That may be the revolution. Proof that humanity should be no more. I'm going to keep that in the center here. Let's see what you be fishing around on in life this month. What's going to be, you're going to be fishing around in life this month. Okay? Fishing around for in life this month. What's going on? I don't know if you have to learn this. I don't know if it's something you have to work with. I don't know. But we know you're going to be learning something, no matter what. Give me 3 sources from the top, please. What are they fishing around for this week? What is the matters? You have cooking skills. It's funny that I said that, cooking skills. I need 2 more sources for 4 daughters and chargers. Fishing around for what needs to be. There's another one. Okay, so you got quilt making, okay? You know, that was my original intro about, you know, putting your quilt together. You remember that? So it could be in relations to that for those of you who have been following me for a long time, which deals with your history and astrology, okay? Even though it didn't fall out, but it could actually be quilt making, okay? And then we have the yen again, which deals with Japanese money. So we may be dealing with Japanese companies here, okay? Somebody's going to another country. It may be Japan or wherever countries that, you know, because we're everywhere. You know, the whole world is a melting pot. But this is a Japanese company, Japanese money here. I don't know if you're studying that, if you're going to get involved and be making money through Japanese business. Let's see what the root of your month is. Taking without asking this month. Taking without asking. It could be your money. You know, like I'm going and give money whenever I feel like, you know, which is not always a feasible action, especially if you are in a marriage. You know, you usually have to ask, like, you didn't tell me you took $300 out of the bank to go do this. I didn't know I had to. I work every day. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all have, remember this is Mercury retrograde to the middle of May, so make sure you have good communication skills and breathe before you start an intense conversation. What is the root? Is Tedu. 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 Ooh, she gave you another. Row. Just row. Like row your boat, row. Let me see. They gave you this one as a bonus, which stands for a mass of fish eggs. Okay. It also pertains, or caviar. It also pertains. Oh, that's that rich life thing. It also pertains to streaked, spotted, and stripped. Streaked, like you spray Windex on the window and it streaks. Spotted and stripped. That was the bonus. Is raw. Oh, it could be somebody's name. So you have they and do. They do. They do. They do. They do. They do. They do. So to you, te, or namaste, and do. Okay, deals with depleted uranium. So I don't know if you all take uranium or use uranium. It stands for drink up. It also deals with fellatio, and it also deals with two. You do drink, you do fellatio, you do too. I don't know. You do too. You do too. Okay. That's what that is. You do too. You do too. Take it without asking. You take without asking too. Okay, let's get it going. What's going on? Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to get y'all some character cards. Now, although I'm going to place these character cards as sun, moon, rising, and on the cups, you can mix them up as they apply to you. I'm just doing it. Or they could be pertaining to fire, earth, air, and water. Okay? Fire, earth, air, and water as well. So I need 4 from the top source. I need 4 character cards for this group of Dodgers and Chargers. Sun, okay. Everybody gets excited. I can always tell. The energy is jumping off. They're like, I want to be in. I want to be in. I want to be in. Let me see where I'm at. If you really want to see where you at, you better start thumbing it up. Get your little special message. You know, since you're not calling me for a reading, that's the best way to get something right now, at least. You know, nothing stays the same forever, right? But at least for now, until it's time to change, she gave it to me. You could be getting your little special message in these messages, you know, to support. So we have for the fire or the sun signs, we have Rosie on the block, okay? For the moons or the earths, we have George G. Is that right? Yeah, Georgie G. Okay. For the moons or the air signs, we have Miles Money. Miles Money is back. Okay, he was in Gemini. Miles Money. Oh my God, look at Miles. Y'all. I'm going to show y'all this. Sorcery is funny. Okay. And for those on the cusp or water elements, they're giving you Benny T. Look, look at these pictures. Things that are cool about nerds. Look at Rose. Look at Rose. Rose kind of look like a little nerd, don't she? Like a little trailer park nerd. Okay. Look at this. Things. I'm silly. Y'all know I'm silly. Okay. Things that are out of style. Is this out of style? Okay. And it could be pertaining to teeth, I'm hearing, that's out of style. That's what you may be thinking, like that's out, like people don't wear it like it no more. Something it pertains to teeth, like teeth have changed. Things that are not fair. Look at my the color brown is standing out to me in that card too. The color brown. And things that could start a revolution with Benny T. It looked like the 40s and 50s, don't it? Back in with the Fonz. So y'all know revolution, you know, music was a revolution. They were having revolutions too at the time, you know, with the change, you know, anytime back now it doesn't matter. But for my time and before my time, just your change of clothes and what you wore and the music that you listened to had to be revolutionized because you know you had parents and beliefs that you don't do this and you don't do that. So sometimes people have to rebel for the freedoms, But your special message is you do. Let me see what else I can channel out of taking without asking. I see a king. I see out. A thought. Like a thought, which I don't like that word because people really don't know that thought is really divine. It's really a divine sacred word. I got two kings twice, okay? And I got at and out and thought, like a thought or a thought, like a thought. Like a thought, like a whole thought, and a thought, like you thought about that. Okay, let me change my earbud. Okay, so hopefully I fixed that problem. So we talked about the two kings, the thought, the at and the out. Okay, that's what's going on right now. Let's get some cards. Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, and when I said thought, I looked at her like. I thought that. That's you. I thought that. Maybe you thought about it and you found out somebody else had it or was using it, or you heard something that you had thought about, just like I did. I had decided to change the name of one of my houses, one of the signs, right? And last week, I happened to go online and I said, I need to listen to me a reading, and I found a reader, and just so happened she used the name that I had already, like, she didn't use it the way I used it, but she said, and I was like, damn, that's exactly in the right house. And I'm just like, wow, that's exactly the name that I had decided I was going to change for my group of people. So this could be you, Rosie. Okay, you could be the Sun Dodger or Charger. Okay, I thought of that. Okay, and you maybe you don't think they taking it. You know, maybe you may think it's a little plagiarism going on. So let's see here. We got the Queen of Wands here with the Nine of Swords in reverse. We got the Ten of Cups. We got the Judgment and the outcome with the Ace of Wands for the month of May. And it's, let me see, Page of Cups. I'm sorry, Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody's studying how to roll, so you're probably young. Somebody's learning how to fend. This is a young person. This is somebody's learning how to fend. They out on their own. learning how things work. And this could be you also in young energy, you know what I'm saying? Or I could be speaking to a younger person in the house. I see he's going, ooh. Somebody going, ooh, as you learn. Because this is something, whatever it is, you are really, really attracted to it. I don't know if you're trying to, the underlying energy that you're trying to make it stick or learn how to make it stick, how to hold, you know what I'm saying? Make it stick. It's something new, something, it could be a relationship now, how to make this relationship stick, how to roll with this relationship, because this is new and this is also, it's young, it's new, and it's very passionate. It's very kissy. It's a double attraction here. This is the underlining word, and this could apply with work, money, or romance. I don't know. Underlining energy. Okay, because we do see romance here. We do see sex and passion here. We do see creativity here. Okay, now I'm getting crafty. Somebody's just gonna let it burn after they figure something out that's been weighing on their mind. You know, it's been a lot weighing on their mind, but it's something in particular, and the number 24 could be of significance to you. Also, I'm also getting here the best way to handle something, the best way, it's coming out of discipline, work, money, or romance. But you try to figure out the best way, how it would benefit maybe yourself or both parties, because usually it's both parties. When we're dealing with Jupiter, it's for everybody that's a part of whatever you're a part of, right? So you're keeping your fingers crossed on this though, because it's just all about letting it go, let it burn, let it be. Yeah. So you're deciding whether to keep dealing with it or to let it go. Just let it be. Let it burn. Okay. About a year or so ago, I'm about to figure out how to do these remixes, especially with the Lionsgate, and it's coming around again in August because the Lionsgate prophecies have unfolded, and I need to get those remixes for you. I don't know why I'm saying it to you, but it must be important in connection to this month's message. Okay, let it burn. Also, look in the mirror. I think this is something about looking at yourself, and it deals with like a lot of what's good, what's not good, what's best, what's less feasible, what's honorable. Because I see you here saying, did I make the right judgment? Did I make, you know, I even see you questioning your intuition, or questioning how you feel about something, because you're in judgment. I don't know if it's over yourself or someone, because I don't know if this is you or someone else, but this is your element. Queen of Wands is attached to Aries. But it's something about this mirror, looking in the mirror, facing the mirror. It could also be in regards to how you look, but I feel like it's got a lot to do with your inner person or with someone else. It's like, I'm looking with the man in the mirror. I'm asking you. It's like it's like, for some of you, it's biblical documents. that has to do with the truth. Now, this could be in church this month. Because I feel like for some of y'all, this is coming out of scripture. This is you in church. And you are wondering. You or someone is wondering if you fit that description. If you made the right judgment, taking without asking. This sounds like somebody that's in a conscious state. Okay, I don't know if you've been there, if you're just getting there, if you're growing in it, but you're into a conscious state. You're starting to look at yourself, your inner beauty, as opposed to your outer beauty. Because the Queen of Wands is all about outer beauty. But I feel like even though that's important to you, inner beauty is major. Inner beauty is what you want to master, okay? What does the divine expect of me? What's proper? What's appropriate? Even externally, how should I be? How should I dress, And I don't know if you're toying with this, or you're trying to go back to this, or if you're entering this way of thinking, but your soul will grow you up. I'm hearing nick, like something's nicking at you, knacking at you. Okay, for some of you, this is all about a home approval. Some of you, this is about a vanity. I'm getting the word vanity, like the vanity that goes in your bathroom in the house, a vanity. This right here is a vanity. But it's like you find the road to success this month, okay? You find the road, something to be very grateful for, something that you've been trying to figure out. You've been referring to information about, okay? Some of you are going to feel like this month brings a fulfilled promise from the divine, okay? And it could be about this house or this community. This community could definitely represent a home, a family home, okay? It could also represent where you work, but you found that path. I don't know why I'm hearing feel the rainbows. That commercial, y'all know what I'm saying? Did they say feel the rainbows or see the rainbows or something like that that's coming out? I think it's Skittles. Something about Skittles. It's something about Skittles, okay? Maybe you're going to be skedaddling, skadoodling. Like skipping. It's kind of like an energy, like. Maybe you feel you have to go. You know what I'm saying? You need to go, and you're making this judging what's hot and what's not. What's best for you, what's not so good for you, okay? When it comes to this. For some of you, this is dealing with this connection, and whether or not, you want to meet up, But I keep hearing something like, I don't know whether it'll stick or not. Somebody finna go see. You or somebody's finna go see. They don't know, but they finna go see. I'm getting something about ice caps. So for some of you, you may be entering a home that's close, like where there's mountains and foliage. It's like a woodsy area. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's in the city, but it's like woodsy, like back off in the woodsy areas. See what this is. This judgment and this nine of swords. Because you definitely gonna get something off your mind after checking some truth, checking yourself, checking some truth, or checking something out, or doing the homework. Because she's pointing to this yin card. Okay, for some of you, this could be about the quilt making, the cooking. Okay, and this is what you're studying. You know, you're trying to find out the facts. Maybe even trying to figure out whether or not if it's for you. Okay? Is it going to be too much? Is it going to be pleasurable or not? Heaven or hell? You know how people say, it's going to be hell getting through that, you know, but it might be worth the payoff. I don't know. It may be worth the payoff because in the outcome, there is approval. There is an okay. There is a thumbs up. There's a come on through. There is a make it stick. Okay? Make it stick. Yeah, okay, so she keeps showing me these donuts and goes best with the drink again. But this is gonna be an okay after you think something through. Somebody thinks something through. They gotta think it through though, okay? And it's gonna be beneficial. It's good. That's Jupiter, okay? Okay. It's come on, okay. I told you somebody said gave you a thumbs. That's Rosie. All right, just okay. Just one. Just one. Okay? Just one. For some of you, this could be in regards to fashion and how you look, okay? And again, I'm getting that word appropriate. Remember I said that earlier? Well, it's coming back again. It's about the appropriateness, and I feel like you're having to, you know, that would make sense, because you have to. What's the appropriate length? You know, what's the appropriate fabric? You know, what's the right accessory here? Okay, because it's all about style. And one thing about the Queen of Wands, she is about style. She likes to look good. He likes to look good. Wherever he goes, they're really about the sex appeal, right? The sex appeal. Miles money here. Okay, for those of you who are in air and rising, this may be something you need to fight about. You need to, you need to get it corrected, because this is Mercury retrograde. This is when mistakes show up, okay? And you may have to like get a little like, huh? Like, this is unbelievable. I don't believe that. I mean, can you check the facts? You know what I'm saying? But in the end, you say enough to get the okay, to get approved. I don't know if this is getting a refund or getting information on this house or this job or this neighborhood, this, I don't know, this community. Okay? You could very well be the realtor here. I'm hearing. Realtor here. But all in all, there's a good feeling here. A lot of contentment here for the month of May. And because for some of you, it's because you definitely are in the kitchen. You're in the heat. And you may literally be in the kitchen, in the heat, studying this stuff, okay? Trying to, see what it do, baby. You know what I'm saying? You want to see what it do? You want to see what it do, don't you? Yes, you do. How that's going to work. Yeah, she done turned it to the left. Yeah, you really thinking about it right now as I speak. Those of you who are not already in it, you've already thought about it. You've already thought about it. See? You already thought about it. Things that could start a revolution. Things that could change things. That's why you got this smile on your face. On the cusp. Okay? And if somebody is taking something without, they are really watching. But if somebody's watching them, Somebody's watching them watch you. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's crazy as hell. But it's all good because the okay comes in the end. But then find out if you can make it stick. Okay, if it's gonna work. Okay, if you can get it yourself. For some of you, this is about fending for yourself. You know, so maybe this is the reason why you're making this judgment. You want to. Some of you really want to know where God wants you to. Where does heaven want you to be? It wants you to be happy and content. It's something I'm trying to give to y'all. It's like you are capped out, or like there's a capsize. Okay. It's like you can't go no further. And that's for somebody who's buying this house. Okay. You may be doing it on your own, like searching on your own, being your own realtor here, because that keeps coming out. Yeah, I see some of y'all getting real cute and sassy for this walkthrough or whatever it is with this realtor, okay? Let me sum you up for this month, because that's really all I'm getting right now. Okay, so she just told me making history. For some of you, this quilt making is about making history. It's about, you know, it tells the story, whatever this is, it tells the story of your experiences and all the places you have been in life. You know, it's like wearing, it's similar to wearing a charm bracelet, right? And this quilt, this history, it's part of the legacy. This is something that's a hand-me-down from generations to generation because it tells the story, right? But there's definitely some major change here that somebody's thinking about changing something in the industry, in a situation. I'm seeing me here, which deals with family. May have to do with vehicles. We got Roe here. Okay, I know a lot of people names, like their nickname is Roe. It may be legal. What's that legal? Something in Roe. Remember we talked about revolution? I think it dealt with marriage or education. Oh, something versus Roe. So check this out, y'all. Roe versus Wade ruling in 1973. In its 1973 decision, Roe versus Wade, the Supreme Court recognized that the right to liberty in the Constitution, which protects personal privacy, includes the right to decide whether to continue a pregnancy. So this may be going back, you know, I don't know, people all over the world, I don't know what it is that you revolutionizing or where you live, things have to change, right? Because one thing I will say is that I don't think a man should be telling a woman what to do with her body. And he ain't pushing nothing out, and he's not having any menstrual periods, and he's not doing it, but he's making laws. I think you need to know your place. Even if you are in charge, you need to know your place. You need to know your place. That's a factor for women. And that's the one thing I can appreciate about my home church when I was back in the church. The good pastor's gone now. But one thing I learned from him, there were certain things that women took control of, that they was over, that they advised, that they did. That wasn't for men, that was for women. That's not your role. That's not your role. Now, if you married, that's different. I feel like the man has a say-so because it's his child too. But outside of that, at the end of the day, the choice is hers. It's her body. She got to live with it. Okay? That's just how I feel. Just sum you up for the month of May. It's just some examples of what's coming out in your reading, okay? And you know that's a big issue right now with them passing them laws about women's rights, women's bodies, and what they can and can't do with it, you know. it's just, I get it. I know what it is. But again, that's just not a man's place. Okay, Moldavite. You summed up as the star this month in Moldavite energy. Isn't that pretty? Look at that emerald. Almost look like candy, doesn't it? Like a Jolly Rancher or something. Let's see what the star entails for this month. For you, the Moldavite helps once again to perceive the lost purpose in life and release constricting thought patterns. Didn't I say thought was in there? When I was channeling thought, two kings, out at thought and a thought. As a meditation stone, it creates new insight, information, inspiration, and out-of-body experience. Wow. So since you're in the reverse energy, you're dealing with the shadow aspects, and it is obstinacy, disappointment, bad luck, being out of touch, losing the overall perspective, the end of relationships. Okay. Maybe while you're trying to move and trying to find a community, and because you can end relationships in your communities, with your neighbors and stuff. When you leave, you end the relationship in a sense, unless you take them with you. But yeah, that's where you are this month. Let's see what the goddess African Queen has to say to you for the month of May. What is your message, dear Queen, dear Goddess Queen? Who needs to speak to goddesses and charges for the month of May? Who has the advice, the knowledge, and the wisdom to share with goddesses and charges in the month of May? I think she's coming, y'all. Okay, we have Noonday, and she's dealing with the truth. Okay, the truth. That's not fair. Okay, the truth. What's the truth? That you want to revolutionize things and make it cool again. Okay, all right. So the truth. And just so you know, miracles are underlining that. So we have truth, the goddess of truth, Noonday, 34. Noonday tells you from the temple of the gyros, and the element of water. Noonday, the bold, outspoken wife of Benin Iwi, deity of Legba, the deity of Legba, was feeling neglected by her husband. Even with several wives, his head easily turned. So Noonday lived her truth, took her own lover, and became her own best friend. Get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. I told you that came out earlier from this Queen of Wands in this judgment. Looking at yourself. Is it at church? Is it something you're hearing? You have to take a look at yourself. Your soul gonna prick you when it's ready for elevation. I can promise you, if you have, say for instance, you've been smoking cigarettes. It comes a time in your life, your soul may say, I don't want to do this no more. It may nick you and start to work on your conscience. That's what's going on in judgment. Something working on your conscience. Whether it's for self-correction, whether it's for self-elevation, whether it's about purchasing property to make your life better, whatever it is. The miracle is a miracle underneath it all. Okay, it's underlining all of this energy. Tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak yours. Words have impact. Remember that we all have triggers. Did I say that earlier? Think before you speak and listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth-telling conversations. The truth is my friend. That's what we're seeing right here in judgment. I said you're just going to be starting with yourself, and that's a beautiful thing. Because one thing I know, when you start pointing fingers, it's like 3 of them back at you. See that? See that? And when I say don't judge, like my good pastor taught me, don't pass sentence on people. You have a right to judge matters. You need to judge, It's just like going to a grocery store. You judge the bananas. You pick which one is best for you. You judge the bread. That's why you squeezing it. You judge energy and people when you in places and you meet people because you want to know for yourself who you can and won't connect with. That's just, but to say who and what a person is just because of things, be careful. Pointing at them like be careful. I know from experience. You can judge without the judge mentality. If I'm saying that correctly. Today I will breathe. Today as an affirmation. Okay, this is your affirmation. Every day for this month. Today I will breathe. Today as I face challenges, I will call a mental time out. That's what this is, a mental time out, okay? Time out. Give yourself a break. I will consciously breathe with my eyes closed and focus on slowing my inhalation and my exhalation. You know what this puts me in the mind of when I look at this card? I think about a long time ago, years ago, when Oprah was still on TV, and I guess about mid-range to her success, she was being interviewed, and she said, she was speaking, and she said, one of the things, because so much comes at her, when she was at the office, one of the things that she would do, she would get a moment to lock her door, and she would hide. I think she said she would hide in her closet for about 15 minutes. Where nobody could find her, just to have that stillness, just to get centered, just to get back to herself. And you may be having to do that this month, especially dealing with the truth, handling the truth. Sometimes you got to soak that shit in, the truth hurts, and sometimes it's stranger than fiction, but it's calling for you this month, okay? And also you have, like I said, you have miracles underlining things. And so miracles are really for people that have problems. So I know you're going through some stuff. I know you're having some issues, Let's get you a reading word. And then we're going to close it out. Ooh, too many swords. I just won't. The yin is pointing out. I don't know if y'all had yin before or not. You got two, and I'm gonna leave it just like that. You got, if you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another, and that's from the words of the great Buddha. And you also have, your fame is lame if you gotta lie to fly, and that's by the great Tretch of Naughty by Nature. And I'm gonna leave it here. Devil, Dodgers and Chargers. One of y'all must be Aries on the cusp. And thank you so much for tuning in for another monthly report. I can't wait to bring you another one. But until then, just take care of yourself and remember to take a time out. Right? Blessings.